So I got an important topic that I want to talk about, and this is going to benefit every man's life when it comes to maintaining a healthy relationship with a woman over the long term. Not only is this going to help like being in a relationship with a woman, but this is going to make dealing with women overall just easier in general. If we look at the sexual polarities between a man and a woman, a masculine man masculinity is cool, it's calm, it's collected. We don't react to things. This is why Stoicism is so popular, because in Stoicism, it's taught that we shouldn't be reactive to what other people are doing or saying, okay? Because if someone's saying something to you that's negative, they're projecting their own reality of what they think about themselves. I think I said that correctly. With the woman, the feminine nature, well, feminism is chaotic. Women act based on how they feel. And because feelings change all of the time, this is why women display hot and cold behavior. Because women act based on how they feel, this is why most women, if not all of them, are insecure in some way, shape, or form. There is a story that I'm going to touch on as to why I'm filming this video, and it'll make sense as to why I'm filming this. But another thing I had to learn is that men who understand women don't argue with women. So because I just told you that women act based on how they feel, and because feelings change, this is why women are hot and cold. If we're going to argue with a woman, her feelings are going to progressively get angrier and angrier, and she's not. Women don't think logically. So even if we say something to a woman that logically makes sense and proves they're wrong, because they're angry, when you're seeing red, you're not going to logically think. This is why a woman can like be mad at you and hate you, and then 2 hours later cool off, come back and be like the sweetest little thing. Men who understand women don't argue with women. This is one of those things. I grew up without a dad, so I've had to learn how to do this the hard way. I never had a masculine figure in my life teach me this stuff, which is why I'm able to film videos for you guys, because I'm able to reflect on my life experiences and tell you guys, listen, arguing with women does not work, and here's why. I remember I can look at like my girlfriends when they would say something that I felt was disrespectful or rude, I would make like a nasty remark, and then if she kept going, I would keep going. Like, you're not gonna fucking talk to me like that. And then I would start raising my voice. But what am I doing here, guys? I'm arguing with a woman. The most powerful thing you can do as a man, and I think this gets easier to understand the older you get, the more mature you get as a man, the easier this gets to understand. And quite frankly, it's less effort, and it does so much like damage to like the woman's mind. The best thing you can do is just walk away. If a girl's being disrespectful or saying something to you, you can absolutely make a comment. Say, you know what, you're not gonna fucking talk to me like that. See you around. Come talk to me when you're ready to apologize. But I ain't staying around for this. I'm done with this. See ya. And then just walk away. The strongest negotiating position you can be in is walking away and meaning it. If a woman knows she pushed you too far and she could lose you forever, she's gonna come back and apologize if she does not want to lose you. Silence. Like, women need validation. Women need attention. Because remember, they're in their minds, they're in their feelings all the time. So if they're getting attention and validation from the guy, especially a guy that they love, that's going to make them feel good. But if we create a sense of scarcity and we create a fear of loss, she's going to freak the fuck out. And if you walk away, she's going to come back and likely apologize for the way she was acting. Because you're teaching her that if you're going to talk to me like this, you're never going to fucking speak to me again. We will do more to avoid pain than we will to gain pleasure. This is why losing something hurts so much, especially when it comes to women who act based on how they feel. Losing something does not feel good. They will do something to avoid feeling that pain. Here's the story that I want to talk to you about as to why I'm filming this, and I'm going to give you my response to what I did. And then this is going to help you understand that we do not want to be reactive to a woman's insecure behavior, and we do not want to argue with them. On my Instagram stories, I will post clips of my different videos that I filmed for my YouTube channel because I like sharing them on my stories. And I made it very clear that I had a date with a girl this past Sunday. Well, one of the girls that I'm seeing right now watches all of my stories. She's keeping tabs on me because I'm not texting her every single day. This is where this is going to pull out like insecure behavior. So like a secure woman, a woman that's emotionally available is likely going to be dating multiple men because women want like the best choice possible. This is where the red pill guys are going to love that. Women do, like men and women, we want to be with the best choice that we can get. So a woman who is more in tune with like levels of interest, relationships are their realm. So they know better than just to settle down with the first guy. Women are likely, especially if she's hot, are likely dating multiple different men. This girl tells me that I'm the only guy that she's likely seeing because I posted that I was going to go on a date with this girl. In fact, I was filming a YouTube video and I was telling guys, the video is like how to properly date a woman. I think that's the video where I talk about that girl at. So it should be posted by the time you see this one, okay? And in that video, I used that girl as the example of what to do moving forward until you progress things into a relationship. This girl, I had plans to see her that Friday. She canceled with me Friday evening before I was supposed to see her. And then her last text message to me said, "Hope Sunday goes well." So that was a remark towards me going on a date with a different girl. This is her insecure behavior coming out. I knew she was referencing the girl that I was talking about. I just hearted the message and I left it at that. And then Saturday night comes around the next day and she sends me a selfie of herself. Fast forward Monday, so 2 days later, and she like messaged me on my Instagram. She goes, "How'd the date go?" This girl is so concerned with me going on another date with the girl. I responded, I'm not going to say the girl's name, but I said, "Name, I'm not going to answer that because that's none of her fucking business how my love life is going. It's up to, remember, you as a man, you are the prize. If women are going to date other men, at the same time of dating you, you as a man should be dating multiple women as well. We don't want to settle down with the first girl that comes into our life. This girl right now is a lot older than me and she's got a son. And the girl that I went on a date with is 6 years younger than me, is a personal trainer, and doesn't have kids. Of course I'm going to be excited to go on a date with this fucking girl. I told her, I said, I'm not responding to that. And she just goes, LMAO, laughy face, laughy face. And I just opened it and then I didn't say anything. Why? Because I remember I told you silence is the best thing that you could do as a man. If I were to argue with that girl, that likely would have went back and forth, and then that would have drained like my mental thoughts and my emotions out of me having to deal with a fucking chick that's displaying insecure behavior. That already is a red flag. So because this girl is doing that, that tells me that later down the road, if she gets emotionally bonded with me, there's likely going to be some other bullshit she's going to end up pulling as well. So now, because this girl was so trying to figure out how my date went with this girl when it's none of her business, and she's making these remarks that she's doing, now I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to continue seeing this girl. This is why I say to men that you should date multiple women in situations like this, where a girl is going to act insecure, or if she's going to disrespect you, or if she's going to do something that you don't like, and in this case, she's doing shit that's none of her business. I can walk away if I want to, knowing that I've got another girl, and I know that I have the ability to go and meet new women. Remember, men who understand women do not argue with women. If I would have gotten into an argument with this girl, that likely would have blown up, and then I would have been miserable. I would have seen a side of her that I don't really care to see. And quite frankly, I've got more important things to do than to deal with some girl's bullshit about me going on a date with another girl. Women find men more attractive when they know that they can get other women. So in her mind, she should be wanting to compete to start having more sex with me, start seeing me more, start doing more things with me to outcompete this woman. That's a normal woman response. But this girl is showing me that maybe she's not as like emotionally healthy as I might know her to be at the moment. And so in this situation right here, guys, instead of just reacting and doing what I would have done in the past and arguing with her, I could just walk the fuck away or doing what I'm doing now and ignoring her. And not only is that going to fuck with the girl's head, because like I said, if a girl pushes you too far, she needs to know that you will walk away and never speak to her again. So right now, I'm ignoring her. If she wants to hang out with me, she needs to text me, and then I will set up a time to see her. And then that's likely going to end up with us hanging out and then having sex, which is, you know, for a guy, that's awesome. But she's going to have to prove to me that she's better than this other younger girl that I was talking about. Now, because she knows that this girl is 6 years younger than me, that's going to make a lot of older women insecure in general. But in this situation, man, the best thing you can do is just walking away from this girl. It's harder to do if you're in a relationship with a girl and you really love her. If your feelings as a man are attached to this girl, it is so fucking hard to walk away from this girl because we don't want to lose something. I can tell you I'm only 29, but I am so good. Well, I'm not going to say I'm the best, but like I've dated multiple girls on both hands. I've dated, been in relationships, and hooked up. with girls. I know I can find another girl. So I'm telling you from my experience, there is another girl will come into your life. And if you're dealing with a woman right now that's not treating you the way that you want to be treated, if she's disrespecting you, if she's pulling away, go and spend your time talking to another girl that's going to appreciate you, and ignore this fucking girl that's causing you problems. You as a man have other more important things to be dealing with than the bullshit that this girl is bringing into your life. We want a girl that's easygoing, easy to get along with, and fun to be around. This behavior right here of trying to pry into my dating life, and that's none of her fucking business, because her and I aren't officially like in a relationship, that's none of her business. That's not okay with me. And so I'm not reacting, I'm ignoring her, I'm walking away, and if she wants to see me, she's going to have to reach out to me first. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And listen, if you're a guy right now that wants to get better at pickup, dating, and relationships, click the link in my description. Check out my new 17-page cheat sheet. This is a document I put together that is designed to be looked at when you're in a situation with the girl and you do not want to mess it up. Reference this document and it will help you with your dating life and pickup, dating, and relationships. 2 other links, you get my free book on relationships and dating down below. Just need your name and email. I am also running a 50% off one-on-one coaching special for a limited time. There's a video on the next page down below that will explain how my coaching will help you. And if you want to sign up and work with me, we can fast track your life. That being said, guys, hey, check out this video right here. If you like this one, you're likely going to like this one as well. Guys, I'll see you in the next one.